Good morning and welcome to the PPMA's Wellbeing Half an Hour with Lethem Green. I'm Kerry Nutley from Oracle, and I'm going to hand you straight over to Lethem because we are going to have a fantastic mindfulness half an hour. Lethem, over to you.
Hello, Kerry. Thank you for that gorgeous introduction, and good morning to you all out there. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. If it's the first time that you've managed to check into one of these sessions, a very warm welcome. But if you're a returner, it's great to have you back. And I hope you're going to have a great time together. The sessions, just in case you are a first time arrival here, they're independent sessions, so you haven't missed out at all. And all of the back sessions that I've delivered can be available and found on the PPMA website, so you can go back and pick up and experience some different sessions that we've been running. But what we will be doing is just coming together for the next half hour and sitting in a very calm, silent space and just enjoying something of a positive start to the day. Setting our intention anyway in terms of having a very focused and positive intent for the day ahead. And the good thing about this is it's about being kind of focused and appreciative of what we do have rather than what we haven't got. Now, as time progresses, especially through this lockdown period, it can become increasingly stressful. Those of you who've got many responsibilities to deliver in the household, and how do you contend with that? That sense of anxiousness, fearfulness, overwhelmingness, whatever they may be. And it's just about being able to give you an opportunity to provide you with some sense of awareness of what's going on and bringing that under control and bringing some perspective. So mindfulness is about coming together and using really the power of the breath, something that you do every day naturally without thinking. And so it's something that we can all focus on. There's not a right way or a wrong way to do this. It's just about being aware of how you are at this point in time, feeling what you're feeling, and responding to it, just allowing it to be. So there's no judgment here, there's no shoulds or musts. It's just about being and feeling and experiencing. And for those who are new to this, I'm going to guide you through the meditation, so you don't need to worry about that. And for those who are experienced practitioners, then it's great just to have your company today. And together, collectively, we will be putting something positive out there into the atmosphere. And yeah, let's kick off a few things, a couple of tips. Remember, if you can, to turn off your telephone, and that includes not having it on vibrate or silent, so it's not kind of twitching at you and distracting you. This is a really important half hour that you're committing to your own nourishment, your mental health and well-being, which needs to be nourished as much as your physical well-being. Hugely important. So that, if you could, would be great. You can pick up anything urgent at the end of the session. Also, I always use a high-backed chair for my practice. This enables me just to have a little bit of support if I need to, but it's about being alert and upright. It's not about slouching back in my chair. So always sitting, using the back of the chair fully, sitting right back into that. But feel free to put some cushions there just to give you a bit of support, because you don't want to be uncomfortable either, forcing yourself and straining yourself and causing yourself any physical injury. That's not what it's about. Meditation and mindfulness is not about being uncomfortable in any way. Feet, you need to have firmly on the ground, ideally. So if your legs don't quite reach the floor, having some blocks to actually support is really a great idea. And if your legs are bent, then putting some cushions underneath just to elevate you a little bit off the cushion so that your feet can connect with the ground beneath, which is really important. Today it's a little bit chilly in Shoreham, although the sun is shining, so I will have a blanket nearby to put on if I need to, and also the fabric of that blanket will help support the backs of my hands, which would be resting on the tops of my thighs. So the palms of my hands are facing upward, my arms will be kind of falling off from the shoulders, and that fabric just allows some support so that my hands are at the right height. But if you haven't got those available today, don't worry about it. You can think about that the next time you are able to practice. And that's it, I think. Without any further ado, we can kick off. And to begin with, this is not just about connecting with your mind, it's being aware of your body and how your body is feeling. So we're just going to warm up the body before we start to explore the mind. So being mindful of the space that you're in. Just going to invite you to stand up. And hopefully you can see me still. Just start to shake out your hands. And being aware, we've just got out of bed for most of us. And therefore you might still be warming up in terms of your physical body. So I don't want you to be forcing yourself in any way, causing yourself any damage. But this is quite a vigorous shake. Yeah, so imagine you're shaking your fingers off the ends of your hands. And the fingers are really important because they're a good sensor in terms of how your body is feeling. They're very sensitive parts of the body. As we move up to the elbows and just start to shake out your arms from the elbows. Yeah. It's always about trying to bring that sense of softness into the body. The body needs to be soft. Even, when we're looking at the body, we want it to be alert and upright. It's also with a sense of softness, always soft. As we move up to the shoulders, and imagine that you're dropping your arms off the body from your shoulders. Perfect. You're doing brilliant out there. And breathing freely, just breathing in through the nose unless you're congested, and out through the mouth, but not forcing the rhythm at all, just going with the natural rhythm of your breath. Amazing. Well done. And so we're going to take our posture, our feet are hip distance apart, and the inside of the feet are parallel, and lifting up through the legs. So we're not locking back the knees at all, but drawing through the legs, extending through the legs. And this space between your pelvis and the lower ribs, kind of imagine that you're just encouraging that, inviting it to lift up, always with a sense of softness. So feeling the feet on the earth beneath, lifting through the body, and extending from the crown of the head upward. Imagine that you've got a cord coming from the crown of the head, drawing upward into the sky. I always imagine I've got a helium balloon attached to it, which is lifting upward into outer space. A bit dramatic maybe, but it kind of gives you the sense of lift going up and drawing down into the ground. I'm going to do a few circular motions with the shoulders, often an area where we store a lot of tension, but still with this sense of lifting. So bringing the shoulders up to the earlobes, drawing the shoulder blades together, and then down the spine. 3 short rotations, slowly, slowly, not forcing it in any way. You can hear some crunching and movement in there. And then in the opposite direction, so bring your shoulder blades together, drawing them up the spine so your shoulders go towards your earlobes and down. So 3 in the opposite direction. Yeah, brilliant. Your jaw is soft, so the point where your upper and lower jaw meets, it's often, again, a sense of tightness. We can be grinding our teeth. So just allowing that bottom jaw to drop. Breathing in through the nose unless you're congested. The stomach area is always soft. Soft, soft, soft. So there's no holding onto the belly at all. This is all soft. Imagine that you're hanging yourself on a coat hanger with your shoulders. So you're broadening across the collarbone. Stomach area, the chest cavity is all open. So you can be filling this with air, got that ability. But we're not forcing the breath at all, yeah? It's all just natural. And the arms are soft by the body. Just shaking the body free. You can do this little exercise at any point in the day, and I encourage you to do it. If you're sitting at the computer for long periods of time, give you an hour intermission. Get up and do a little shake out. Shake it all out, and it allows your mind to lift up also from the desk rather than taking your attention down. So a few in-breaths as we stand here before we go back to our seat. Breathing in naturally, letting the breath out. Thinking about the body being long and light and lifting. To take our seat back in your meditation chair. That's brilliant. So the feet still hip distance apart, drawing through the shins, sitting bones connected with the cushion of your chair and lifting upward through the spine. And just setting our attention for the next 20 minutes or so as we're here together. And if you feel comfortable, closing your eyes, otherwise taking your gaze down to a point on the floor in front of you. Just brings your attention inward by doing that. But either way, it's perfectly fine. And just allowing the breath to be free, free and easy. Breathing in through your nose unless you're congested, and breathing out. And this practice of mindfulness, I like to describe as connecting with the power of your breath. And it encourages greater awareness, purposefully noticing how your body and mind are right here in this moment, moment to moment, and breath to breath. And there's absolutely no judgment of yourself, but a real sense of awareness. And not worrying about how you believe you should be thinking and feeling, but just noticing how you're actually thinking and feeling. And just allowing those judgments to pass by. So breathing freely, nothing forced, just being with yourself as you breathe in and breathe out. You have nowhere else to go except being here together at this time, right here, without forcing, without criticism, allowing the breath to be free and easy. Notice as we sit how you actually feel at this moment. As I said, there's no right or wrong way to feel. Just being aware of how you're feeling and noticing the feelings that are arising within you. And if your mind is wandering, it's perfectly normal. The mind is a very busy entity, creature. So this is all about being aware of your mind and the thoughts which arise, just noticing them and allowing them to leave your mind, just as a cloud floats by in the sky above, or a bird soars high in the sky. Just allowing them to leave softly, not forcing, and always bringing your attention back to your in-breath. In-breath helps you focus. Your out-breath encourages you to release and relax, bringing softness to your mind and body. Begin to bring your attention to your breathing entering and leaving your body, moment to moment. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling the rise and fall of your diaphragm as it flattens as you breathe in and contracts as you breathe out. Noticing the muscles around the ribs expanding as you breathe in and contracting as you breathe out. Focus with your in-breath and release and relax with your out-breath. And just notice what's arising in your mind. Scanning your body, the sensations which are arising. Sense of tightness, tension. Just inviting them to release and melt away with your out-breath. Releasing them, flowing from your head, your neck, your arms, through your pelvis, legs and feet. And flowing away through the soles of your feet into the earth beneath. So focus as you breathe in and visualize the unwanted sensations flowing away through your body as you breathe out. You are right here, right now, as you breathe in and breathe out. The center of your world. Letting go of any unwanted sensations and not holding on to any unwanted feelings. Focus with your in-breath and float away with your out-breath. As you soften, relax and release. Now as you connect with your body feeling, releasing, take your attention on your next in-breath to your heart area. And bring someone to mind who is important to you in life. And picture them as clearly as you can in your mind. You're looking very carefully at them. And imagine them going around their daily business, caring for their family, working, coping with ill health, whatever it may be. The sense of purpose. Just acknowledging how they'll be feeling and thinking. And drawing a sense of love and kindness towards them. Focus on this person with your in-breath and extend love and kindness to them with your out-breath. You can see this love and kindness cradling that person, surrounding that person, embracing the special person you see very clearly in your mind, soothing them, comforting them with love, kindness, and compassion. Your breath is free. Your mind is alert. Your focus like the light from a lamp extending outward with radiance. Your mind begins to wander, bringing your attention back to your breathing, your in-breath. And softly and gently allowing yourself to send a message of love to this person you see very clearly in front of you. by repeating to yourself, may you experience kindness. May you be free and safe. May you be held in compassion. May you be happy. And may your troubles, whatever they are, be eased. Feeling that sense of love and kindness and compassion move powerfully from you to them with each out-breath. Draw energy through the soles of your feet on your in-breath and radiating love and kindness on your out-breath. Releasing the sense of loving kindness with genuine extravagance. Don't hold anything back at all. Feeling the love and kindness flow from your heart with each breath you take. Noticing the natural arising of compassion flowing through your body as you breathe in and breathe out. Breathing in and breathing out. Now imagine this loved one gazing back at you, returning the love and kindness and compassion they have experienced from you and extending it now back to you. And you receive it with the same intensity and impact as you sent it to them. Rest into this present moment as you feel your breath enter and leave your body. Accepting the love and kindness with your in-breath and flooding your body with that experience on your out-breath. Receive with openness and no resistance. Experience yourself open, ever-changing, from moment to moment, breath to breath. And breathing in, you feel alive and alert. And this person lovingly invites you to place your hand on your heart and say to yourself, may I be well. May I be happy and safe. May I extend kindness and compassion to myself today. May my struggles and troubles be eased, whatever they are. Placing your hand back on your thigh. Now bringing a second person to mind you care for and are concerned about. As you picture them, say with meaning to yourself, with real extravagance, may you be well. May you be happy and safe. May you extend kindness and compassion to yourself. May your struggles and troubles be eased, whatever they are. Extending a sense of love and kindness to others in your house, friends and family who are living elsewhere during this time. And those neighbors directly next to you. And sending a message of love to everyone who is with us today, meditating together, or listening with us at a future point in time. And those who may be struggling to cope with the demands currently placed in our society as we live through the times of coronavirus. May their struggles be eased and their fears and anxieties soften. Open your heart to love, kindness and compassion. Where others are overwhelmed, you extend love and kindness to them. Remember, you are the carrier of compassion, carrier of love and kindness, starting from the position of goodness and how you behave towards yourself and others. Rest in this. Trust it. Embrace it. So now, right here, as we're sitting together, you can see yourself in the day ahead, extending love and kindness to yourself and those around you and those who you'll be engaging with. If ever you feel yourself losing your way, just take a pause, an in-breath right from the feet up through the body, filling your body that sense of love and kindness you've experienced at this point. As you breathe out, letting it flood your body with lightness and joy. And repeat if you need to, and then continue with your day. So if your eyes are closed, just very slowly allowing them to open, the light to engage with your eyes, and bringing your attention back in the space where we are as we prepare for the day ahead. Huge thank you for joining me this morning, and I hope to see you again tomorrow at another point in time. And that's it from me for now. I'm going to hand over to Kerry to say goodbye.
Thank you so much. And I always get the hard job of trying to talk after a very good and amazing half an hour of mindfulness with Lethem. As always, just a quick reminder of some other HR support activities we're running at Oracle. Today we have the amazing Sasha Scott talking about diversity and inclusion, and Jane will be joining us on Wednesday from Body Manoeuvres to talk about the physical science of the body in terms of posture, diet and fitness. Some really good scientific facts there in terms of why mindfulness helps the body, in terms of, we know it is good for us, but she's going to give us a bit of insight on why it is good for us. So that will be very interesting on Wednesday. And then we have the rescheduled, because of the technical security issues we had with Adele's discussion on communications. So many fantastic hints and tips coming on that call on Friday. So that just leaves me, as always, to let you know where you can get today's download at the PPMA website, which is the ppma.org.uk. And should you ever need us, there's Lethem and my contact details. Have a fantastic, lovely day. The sun is shining where I am. I hope it is shining with you, and we'll no doubt see you again tomorrow morning. Thank you so much, and goodbye.